Okay, welcome back, and we have Professor Tunde Samuel and Honorable Segun Olulade, and we're looking at security essentially across the country, and then in Lagos State, the Southwest in particular, and the role of leadership in all of this. And we've been hearing some pretty interesting concepts. Maybe we could now extend this back to the national stage. If people are calling for a change in the in the service chiefs, in the security architecture of our country, I have heard, especially not just from yesterday, but I've heard that it's probably not going to change anything, because I heard the theory, and here I'd like to get your impression. I've heard the theory that, look, it's essentially a military affair, combating insurgency and all of this going on in there, and that the military is efficient. That's the one thing that you can't disagree with. Yeah. However, they have a command structure and only do what they are told. You can't begin, it's not like a political setup where you can begin to introduce your own idea. You have a command structure, and they will attack with efficiency, as is evidenced when our boys go outside of this country. They come back with all sorts of accolades and colors. When the military is not actually directed in a particular way, it's not going to. That was the theory I was given. So the reasoning behind this theory is that leave our boys out of it. Our boys can do what they are told to do once they are provided with the wherewithal. And so there was a wondering that, are you sure there's not a different agenda? Is it the agenda that you people in the public can sit down here and you discuss current affairs? Are you sure that it is what you are really eyeing and thinking is the main raison d'etre that actually is going on? Or perhaps it's entirely different?
Well, I must say this. I want to go in line with what you just said now concerning the military. We have very efficient military men in Nigeria that can do what is expected when given the command as expected also. I was born by a soldier man, and I grew up in a barrack, and I understand some of these things, when they say an order is an order. Mm-hmm. Now, there must be several agendas that is hindering what we are seeing today. It might be economical. Some people are benefiting from what is going on. And we must address that as a people.
Benefiting from the
unrest. From the unrest.
You know, because from the lack of solution of this security problem.
Exactly, because the more they have this insecurity in place, the more some people are getting more money. And that is why you continue to see...
So that's an unintended consequence. I mean, well, one can say unintended.
Yeah, but it is a preconceived one, that we cannot just end this war now. Because once the war
that's a conspiracy theory.
It's a conspiracy theory.
That's a conspiracy theory.
Yes.
Prof, when you that comment, would you like to weigh in on this whole matter about how really difficult is it? Is it rocket science to take out Boko Haram, for example, and all this insurgency against the backdrop of this conspiracy theory that our boys can do what they need to do if they are so instructed? And it's a delicate one.
Well, I have said it with the conspiracy theory about 3 months ago here. The situation now is how to manage the political sociology of what I call the defense architecture. The angle at which the leaders are looking at it above, the political angle. That's what I refer to as political sociology of the current crisis. It's different from the angle society is periscoping in the last 1 year or two. So we need to get to a point of agreement, because people now cannot continue to be killed and government will not do something. That's where the sociology comes in now. The political angle has to do with an esoteric picture that the boys are doing their best, they are doing their best, they are doing their best, they are doing their best. But the sociology is saying that their best is not even accepted. Society is saying the best of our boys are not even accepted. For as long as people die every day, some deaths are not even recorded. Maybe it's those ones who know that we discuss.
Could you give me 1 moment, Prof? I'll come back to
Okay.
it. Good morning, FEMI in SURULERE. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Good day to you and
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
I think we are working as the first step towards the global in the sense that we overcompensate everything in the federal level. Then there is something that we need to know. When they say this thing is mine, it's different from this thing is ours. The passion for mine and for ours is different. I will still expect our present government because power is one of our major problems in the country. We should bring a position in such a way that we can every zone can generate the power. Actually, when he came on board, he brought Aaron to test the ground. But due to the nationalism of Obasanjo and patriotism, he didn't allow him to test this thing. If he had allowed Obasanjo to test that thing, by now, Lagos will not be in any among those who are having power problems. And other states too will have fought it. But now, we have a federal government that have been there for the past 20 years. At all. From that 20 years, up till now, they could not give us 4,000 megawatts. And if we continue like this, it's still going to be like that for some time. So the best thing is even that issue of power should be valued.
Oh, okay, thank you very much, Femi, and sorry again to have kept you waiting. It's an interesting point that you made. In fact, it even reminded me of another conversation that's been going on. Apparently, a research group in the North has alleged that this power is a problem, and that part of the poverty in the North, there's a way in which you can finger power and the lack of it. That is energy power as one of the remote causes. Of course, there have been people who have said, come on, guys, power. I mean, there are other arguments, but leave that. I wanted to go back quickly to the conspiracy theory that we have not actually seen our boys at their utmost inefficiency when it comes to addressing the security concerns, and that might be for different reasons. And, we had presaged that by saying that you give a bunch of Nigerian soldiers their marching orders, they know what to do and how to do it, and they don't need all the time in the world. And so there's the theory that what exactly are they being told? Where are they being sent? Okay, Joshua from IREWOLEDE has come in again. Oh dear. Thank you. We value your contribution. Please go ahead, sir. Mr. Joshua in IREWOLEDE.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Prof, and to the other guests.
Honorable Olulade.
Thank you.
Honorable Olulade, okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
I want to say, from my point of view, I think Asuwaju is somebody I respect so much, and I also appreciate the military background introduced by Prof to the current president. But I want to say generally that our leaders are reactive instead of being proactive. We need leaders who are on top and ahead of situations, not leaders reacting after something has happened. So we have a big issue there that if you are a situational leader, then why are you not proactive? Why are you waiting for large numbers of people to have been killed before you know that we need a security network in the manner we have it as Amotekun? It was obvious that even the response of Asiwaju, it was like, at the point the decision was taken, it was looking like it was not consulted, so to say. So the matter is important in leadership. We need leaders at this time, especially in this age of social media, who are proactive, who are ahead of the people, not leaders that are following the people, not leaders that are reacting. And that's what I give to Trump. In connecting to his people, Honorable Ulade should know that Trump is very, very connected to his people. This is tweet you are saying, you are thinking is a joke, is a strategy that works in America, right? He has been able to say, hear me first. And he gives it out as it is. Whether the information is distorted or not.
Well, sometimes it's downright wrong. Sometimes it's downright wrong. And then his whole PR team will now be in a tizzy, as you know. Not always.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling in. Well, first of all, I don't know how you want to address the question he posed about if we have situational leaders. Yeah. How come it's because I don't know. It's not. The question wasn't asked of me, but points. I think there are aspects of it where I don't know. You can take Lagos State out of it because Lagos State has been addressing this issue. Maybe the gentleman is saying that much more generally
about Nigeria. Yeah.
Yes, in Nigeria.
And even
how come we've not been seeing what they have been seeing in Lagos State when they came up with LASMA, when now they've come up with Neighborhood Watch? The only one that brought a conversation was Amotekun. And probably that was because it cut across the Southwest and people said, hang on, are these people not, is it about us? And he said, no, it's not about us. Now suddenly we're hearing that other regions are saying, let's do our own too.
Yes. I was to react before the gentleman came on board. I don't want us to lose sight of one critical variable, with respect to the presidency. There is power within power. That's the bottom line. So,
but there still is only one CNC and only one power level where the buck stops at its desk.
Why you say that, we should try as much as possible to be objective. I'm saying categorically that within power dialectics, there is power within power. Before you have the final word, a lot of coalitions and alliances must have visited decisions.
Are you talking about Nigeria specifically now, or power generally?
It's a basic theory. In power dialectics, it's a basic theory.
That there's power within
power.
And so whereas everybody else is looking towards the very top pinprick of the pyramid.
Theoretically, that's possible theoretically. I must confess to you. You may not have more than 3 persons that will finally decide the fate of the United States on critical issues.
And that comes down to the Nigerian situation, since you say it's a universal.
Yes.
Let me hear what, if I got the name right, Mr. ALWAN, that's it. Mr. ALWAN in Abuja, good morning, sir.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Yori.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
Good morning, sir. Thank you for calling in.
Good morning to your guest there.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Mr. Yori, what I want to contribute, or most importantly, is on Asiwaju. I had your guest talking about Asiwaju, and I think we should also have a perception, people's perception on Asiwaju from another zone, and that's why I'm calling. You see, the Southwest doesn't know the assets they have until Asiwaju goes.
Mm-hmm.
There is nobody, no single individual in any part of Nigeria any zone that has created ambassadors like Asuwaju has done. Whatever happens to Lagos today, no matter how great Lagos becomes, it is Asuwaju's write-up. It is because there is consistency and there is continuity in governance.
Yeah.
Whatsoever is wrong in any state in Nigeria, it is because of the disconnect from government to government. Continuity is key in good governance. And that is what Asuwaju is insisting to give to Lagos and the whole of Southwest and Nigeria in general. That man is a political strategist and the best man that can present good ambassadors to anybody. Fashola was his chief of staff. Raouf, VP, Vice, call them the sound guy. The best minister today in this country is Fashola. He is Asuwaju's product. There has never been a time when this country had a vice president like Oshibanjo. He is Asuwaju's product. The Minister of Youth, Asuwaju's product. You can count them, even in the north. You can pick his people from the north. Ribado is his man. He's one of the best guys we ever had in EFCC, and maybe the best person so far. You know, so give it up to him, and I think you guys should nurture and secure him for now, and that's the way you just tell him thank you. Because he is the best for now.
All right then.
Just check out his write-up on the Amotekun.
Yes.
There were critics, there were back and forth, but as soon as the statement came out, he calmed the politics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. ALWAN. Thank you very much for coming.
Yes, before we move forward, I just want to confirm what the last caller.
Mr. ALWAN in Abuja.
In 2005, Asiwaju was conferred with the award by 19 northern states, AREWA Youth Consultative Forum in the 19 northern states. In 2005, he was conferred with the Lion Heart of the Federal Republic. When I want to talk, to Asiwaju, I don't call him Asiwaju, I call him the Lion Heart, because I collected that award at the AREWA Consultative Forum headquarters in Kaduna.
So talking about,
so
his influence is not just limited to Lagos,
yes,
and the appreciation for his political sagacity.
The entire North. Nobody knew he was going to wrought magic in 2015 and 19. Look at the importance of that award in 2005. 2015 and 2019 were years of confirmation of his political surrender value. So I'm just confirming what the last caller has said.
Well, it certainly that it will be music to your ears.
Yes.
But there are also those critics that are saying that, look, part of this situation that we have on the ground now, where the security situation is such as it is, there's no how you won't blame Asiwaju that between Asiwaju and the president, you know, their closeness, their tightness, you know, their togetherness, you know, was responsible for, you know, our PNB. Now PNB is not even listening to us. He's not doing what we want.
Well, we should know that.
Yes, I mean, you know that there are those critics.
Yeah, everybody have their opinion.
Yes.
But I want to appreciate Mr. ALWAN from Abuja
okay.
for coming out the way he has come out. And also my lecturer, my leader in Lagos State, Professor Samuel, for what he has said concerning the Arewa youth. Asiwaju is not just about Nigeria. It's not even about Africa. I recall I was with him in America some few years back when Obama wanted to run. And I understand his mindset on issues like that. And coming back home here in Nigeria and talking about the level of his inputs in economy. We talk about security now, we're talking about me. Somebody calling and was talking about energy. You can recall since 2000 when they come up with that issue of heron. And you think about any other thing you want to talk about today in this country, you will see his inputs to ensure that there is sustainability, there is stability. And when we talk about continuity in Lagos, anybody can say anything. Lagos is buoyant today because of one visionary leader that we have. And because of that, his input, his leadership, Hakume, that has shown to every one of us. Some of us will not even have been in the office today.
But strategically, perhaps, from what you've been explaining, he has kept out of the ongoing conversation on the state of security. Maybe again, politicians have to be very careful and must pick their battles. They must pick their battles.
Like he said earlier, you can't expect Ashwadi to be talking anyhow. He must address the issue. So we have a
Reverend Dominic, good morning, sir, from ALIMOSHO.
Good morning, Chief.
Thank you very much.
Professor.
How are you, sir?
Good morning, Honorable. Honorable.
Sir.
Honorable is always honorable.
Yes, like a general is always a general.
Yeah. You are panelists. What I didn't like in Amotekun is the politics of it. When Lagos needed last month badly, they did the first thing first. They went to suddenly get the law passed, and we have last month. And everybody applauded it. When we want neighborhood watch, we needed it like a break. The Lagos, thinkers did what Chinese proverbs say: good thinking and good thought. But when it comes to Amotekun, I don't know why you float the youth first. Before going back and cause controversy and fight unnecessary. If we have done the way we did last month, if I have done with them what we did before, it wouldn't be any problem. This one, I didn't like the politics of this because what we want to solve is a serious issue. To stop the flow of blood leakage shouldn't be a politics. That's the way. But let me say, I'm from the southeast, but I've lived all these days. I jealous Yoruba people and Ashwaju. I wish the southeast man or woman, those who are what they call the godfather, could take the spirit of this man. You can call him names, whether he's this or that. What was doing is the progress of the Yoruba people, the West, and making Lagos the capital of Africa and economic power of Africa. To be a good leader who is not selfish about his fault. That's by the way. I told you yesterday that the Boko Haram war can end today.
Yeah.
If the politicians in the north, if the leaders in the north, if the leaders in the north come together to say enough is enough. The Boko Haram and the what they call bandits is no more just. It has become a political crisis and political business. If the leaders of the north could do leaders in the south did, we haven't pressed in Niger Delta, and the Jonathan has to go back home and call the people. What is our game? Keep shutting down our system. We have what called amnesty. Let the leaders in the north go back home. If they want amnesty, as bad as it is, we can give them amnesty. Let the blood stop. God will not stop. Changing of chief of staff will not stop it. It is a business, and that business must stop. That's my conclusion, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Reverend Dominic. Indeed, and we've just about run out of time, just a few seconds left. And again, thank you very much, Reverend Dominic, for weighing in on this, the conspiracy aspect, the conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory aspect of it. That maybe, and nobody has the evidence, that's why it's a conspiracy theory, it's a theory, that is all well in the way we're prosecuting this war against insurgency, given that our boys have never known to be slack, our boys in uniform have never known to be slack. So, I don't know. People just said it's food for thought. It's food for thought. Maybe we're going to have to leave it there simply because we've run out of time. Did you have any
Yes, I just want Nigerians, especially the military, to be very, very patriotic in addressing this issue. We should remove politics. Those politicians that are sponsoring people to go and be killing just to destabilize the government must stop. There is so much bloodshedding in this country, and that must come to an end. Nigerians must wake up and address this issue of banditry, terrorism in the north, and everybody must be involved in this time.
Prof?
If we can take care of the conspiracy theory, banditry will end earliest. However, I'm sorry to say this, I have made this statement in the last 4 weeks, that as soon as we enter 2020, we are going to witness a period of serious political acrobatism, what you journalists call jigsaw, political jigsaw. From now to
the pieces of which must be fit together properly to form the picture that indeed every one of us has in his concept. Oh, yeah. Prof, you dropped another one today. Thank you very much, Professor Samuel, ABC Chieftains and member of the Governing Council of Governors Advisory Council. Thank you very much, Prof.
Thank you.
Honorable Segun Olulade, Elenion, former member, Lagos State House of Assembly. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for having me.
So that's our program. Please join us tomorrow for another edition, another conversation. I am Yori Fulani. Bye-bye for now.